I'm a GIS technical specialist, and GIS stands for Geographic Information Science. So basically, I work at Western University and I help other researchers and staff and students and faculty map their data.
And what's your background and your ethnicity?
It's quite complicated. Yeah, my mom is Black Canadian, and my dad is he's white, but his father is German Jamaican, and then his mother has a Polish background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is unique.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Mm-hmm.
I can think of my favorite fruit. It's like, my favorite fruit is grapefruit. I love grapefruit.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
Why grapefruits?
I don't know, I've always loved them. Like, ever since I was a kid, I've always loved them. Like, I used to like eat those for breakfast and then like put a little brown sugar on top. And yeah, now like some days I'm just like, I need a grapefruit, and I go to the grocery store to eat one. Yep. It's my favorite. I like sour food too, so it's because it's sour. Yeah. Yeah.
And how do you like differentiate between your Caribbean identity versus a Canadian identity? Do the two mix? Or one or the other? Kind of just seeing what is your identity?
Yeah. So I am quite detached from like my Caribbean identity, I would say. Like both physically, because I was born in Canada, but also just like through my parents and my grandparents. Like, it wasn't really discussed too much, but it was always known that like on my dad's side we had, you know, Jamaican ancestry, and it's his father that was from there. But there's also displacement there as well, because like my dad's father, like, he didn't grow up with his dad, but we knew, you know, that's where his origins were from. So there's a disconnect there. But personally, I say, like, growing up, my mom is Black, and she was adopted into a white family, and they didn't know what her ancestry was. And because, like, when she would ask, they would say, "Oh, you're Trinidadian," or, you know, "You're from the Caribbean." But like, there wasn't much knowledge about that. So when I was younger and people would ask me where I'm from, I'd say I was Jamaican. And that was what made sense to me, and like when I said it to other people was what made sense to others. So then as I got older, I was like, okay, but like, what is the connection? And I started asking questions, and then I went through a period where I was like, okay, so like on the actual, like on my mom's side of things, I don't actually have any proof that I'm Jamaican or Trinidadian. But on my dad's side, I'm like, oh, I mean, I am Jamaican on that side, but German Jamaican. So it's the white side of my family that is Jamaican. But yeah, there's this disconnect, and it's been this like constant like identity shift. So I think now I've done more research and done a lot of learning. So if someone asks me what my identity is and my connection to my Caribbean identity, I would tell them, oh, I'm of German Jamaican ancestry, and I would say that, but then I also identify as a Black woman as well. So it's very complicated.
Do you see like these identities like kind of impacting your everyday life in London, Ontario?
I think it definitely does. I mean, I grew up in London, Ontario, and I grew up often feeling like, you know, people would look at me and they would question my existence here. They'd be like, "Where are you from?" Or like, "What are you?" Or like, like, "Who are you? Like, where are you from?" And, you know, I feel like because of that, and because like I grew up with that, I do feel like for me it's really important to understand what my identity is and where I'm from. And it's a big part of yeah, it's a big part of who I am, and just like I think how I show up in the world every day. And yeah, and then also just my understanding of like how others interact with me, and you know, how I place myself. I think it's important. It's important to understand where we come from.